Sartre says, "Man is nothing else but what he makes of himself." Sartre's philosophy of existentialism is the opposite of essentialism. An essentialist believes in there being a certain essence in human beings. An existentialist, however, believes that we are born without essence. We exist first and become who we are later on. Sartre calls this power to define ourselves the power of subjectivity. Most objects in the world lack this power. The difference between those who have it and those who do not is the difference between an object in itself and an object for itself. An object in itself is something that simply is what it is with no way to change. For example, a chair or a rock. On the other hand, the object for itself has no defined essence. It cannot be said of this object that it is anything, for it has the power to create or change its own being. The only objects for itself are human beings. Thus, you become who you are only when you act. Since, according to Sartre, there is no fixed human nature, meaning or purpose, man has to make his own choices about how to act. However, most of us live reactively, only responding to what happens to us. We act when it's expected of us, or when the situation calls for it. For example, the employee who simply follows all the orders given to them will never be as authentic of an employee as the one who takes initiative. So, if you think you're not making much progress in life, or are frustrated by your lack of spirit, it's probably because you see and treat yourself as an object in itself rather than an object for itself. Our refusal to act stops us from becoming unique and free human beings, able to have an impact on our own lives, or even the world. If you want to be unique and make a difference, you should take action without it being asked or expected of you. This means coming up with your own ideas and taking initiative. When you do what you feel is right instead of what others tell you to do, you will grow as a person and be rewarded. Only in this way can we truly become who we are. We should look beyond the rules and expectations of others and dare to act.